Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do your be aware, okay? Now this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thank you to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? Now, Virgos, I do always say that the be aware doesn't necessarily have to be something bad. It could just be a certain person or a place or even a situation that maybe you need to pay a little bit more closer attention to. And for some of my Virgos, it may be a message that is directly for you. So, Spirit, what do we have here for my Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What do they need to be aware of? What is the strongest energy here, Spirit? Give me a card for what it is that Virgos need to be aware of, or who. Give me a card for that energy. Okay, you have two coming out. So the first one is ghost people. Number 34 could be significant, or 43 does boil down to a 7. And coming out with it is it's time to be brave. Okay. Why does this make me feel like someone is being haunted? It doesn't necessarily have to be by an actual ghost. Or I did just hear your ancestors. I don't know if your ancestors is haunting somebody, okay, here. But this could be also an energy of maybe somebody that you've ghosted, okay? And I don't know if this is someone that is wanting to reach out and communicate here with you. But let's see. Number 20 could be significant here as well. Now, whoever or whatever this energy is over here, I'm hearing Spirit say, should have made better choices. So, give me 2 cards for Virgo's energy. What do my Virgos need to be aware of? Okay. I should have said it. I should have said it. But I was thinking, oh, you always play that song. And this is Spirit saying, yeah, well, it's for a reason, I guess. I was hearing the song by Beyonce. What goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby, right? Spirit was saying to whoever this is, whatever this is over here, should have made better choices. So I feel like it must be a person. And what comes out? Fate. What goes around comes around. So number 26 could be significant, or 62, but it boils down to an 8. 8 of Wands energy. So if this is something where karma may be going back to someone over here, it makes me feel like it's hitting them fast. Or if it's not hitting them fast, it gives an energy of one thing after the other. Them having to face one thing after the other. Give me one more. The 3 fates. What's Virgo's energy? I'm telling you, there's something here about your ancestors. There may be something specific about 3 ancestors that you have. Okay, these could be feminines. I don't feel like for all of you it's all feminines. It could be 2 feminines and a masculine, but show me more. Virgo's energy, what do they need to be aware of? Can we get another card for Virgo? From death comes a rebirth. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I don't know if they... It's kind of making me feel like you may not even be either aware of something here, Virgos, or you're not involved, right? It's almost like your ancestors here saying, hey, we take care of it. We got this. But Spirit, I'm going to try one more time. If I don't get another card, I'm just going to stick with the one. Virgo's energy. Thank you. Yeah, collisions of beliefs, attitudes, and energies. People that don't see things the same way that you do. You have, please don't lose hope, number 6. So the number 6 does give me that 6 of Swords and the 6 of Wands energy, okay? So for some of you, this may have something to do with you being in the public eye. It doesn't have to be. But the 6 of Wands does talk about public recognition, okay? It talks about rewards. It talks about success. It's a winning card. It's almost like I'm hearing Spirit say something about a cut above the rest. Take that how it resonates. But please don't lose hope. Now, I am also noticing here, Virgos, another energy here, right? Again, there may be something about a group of people that is going to want to try and come back towards you. Did say over here, right? It's time for them to be brave. But I feel like that's about whatever energy they put out. Hold that, you know. Now, anytime I get this card, it does make me think with the apple in her hand, almost of like an energy of temptation. So be careful of temptation here, right? Show me more. What do my Virgos need to be aware of? Let me get a card for now and a card for going forward. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, coming out sideways, you have a main male. So we've got some masculine energy. I see courtship at the bottom of the deck. Give me a card for going forwards. And we have the journey, number 10. So again, there's something here about some sort of new beginning or somebody traveling toward you or you going back to a situation that you have already ended. But show me more. What do Virgo need to be aware of? What is the main male? Too many cards. You got the clover, you got the tree, and you got the scythe. Number 10 again here. Now the clover talks about luck, okay? Opportunities coming towards you here. Yeah, I'm hearing luck is on your side. This could, again, like I said, I don't know if some of you with that 6 of Wands energy, it says small. Oh, I thought it said small business. It doesn't. It says happiness. It says small happiness. Some of you may have a small business, right? That maybe you're going to hear some good news about here, or, you know, don't give up on it at this time. Now, the tree talks about health, growth, spiritually, right? It can talk about, again, karma from the past. Now, the scythe here talks about sudden harvest. It can talk about maybe some of you, I don't know, there's something here about surgery and things like that. But I just want one card. That's why we get one card. Too many messages, Spirit. What is the main male? There could be a main male here that is recovering from something. Oh, I just heard heartache. Okay. What is the main male, Spirit? Thank you. So we have the Tower. So this is Scorpio and Aries energy. Now the Tower does talk about authority, official buildings, loneliness, ego, and government. Yeah, I feel like what I was picking up just before that card fell out is an energy of, I feel like this is a main male that I don't know if they're just kind of not being very vocal right now here, or they're kind of just keeping themselves to themselves here. There could definitely be some sort of news coming out about a masculine. It could be a legal situation. The Tower comes in when someone has been ignoring the warnings, the signs. And so Spirit has to step in. But show me journey. Now the Tower is a number 19 or 91, but it boils down to a 10, like the journey. I see somebody getting released from prison or something as well. What's journey? Coming out sideways, you have the Sun card. Okay, so this is good. So this is what I feel like. I do feel like a masculine, maybe almost like rejoining the world. But you have a number 31 or 13, which again is another ending energy, right? It talks about the Death card, which is Scorpio energy again. But at the ending, the Death card talks about new beginnings, change, transformation. But this says success, victory, happiness, truth, warmth, and a positive outcome in a situation. And they're playing that church song again. I know where I'm going, I know. But let's see. Show me more. Who's this main male with the Tower? So for some of you, even with this energy over here, right, this could be someone that, like I said, maybe you ghosted, maybe they ghosted you, maybe it's just somebody you haven't heard from for a long time. This could be someone as well that may be getting some sort of signs and synchronicities about maybe to reach out to you, okay? But we do have that card, it's time to be brave, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse in her hand, which, like I said, it makes me feel like there hasn't been communication. But let's see. Someone may be putting fear behind them. You have memories coming out here. And you see a man looking at photos, right? So that energy of nostalgia and reminiscing. I'm hearing that song. I remember the days when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Okay, show me more. What does Virgo need to be aware of? My way. And this card always kind of makes me think of like the Emperor. So again, heavy Aries or Taurus energy. But it says selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. Yeah, and we have too late. So show me going forward. What is this journey and the sun? I'm hearing crashing out. So I don't know if this is a masculine, okay? This could be someone you have children with. This could be a father figure. But they're having some sort of realization here. So going forward, we have goodbye. We have I love you. What is this? Police station. I did say something about maybe somebody being released from jail or something, but maybe somebody just has a close eye on you. You have losing sleep, landed on too late. And it says worried. It says replaying events. It says thinking about you. Yeah, firestorm, karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Didn't I just hear crashing out? Ah, right behind it, we've got twin flames. And right behind it, we've got getting readings. So if this person has been getting tarot readings on you, they may be hearing from the tarot reader that this is a closed cycle. Virgo has moved on. They've let this go. Or they could just be watching a lot of tarot here. Why am I hearing R.I.P. Rest in peace? Yeah, married and jackass. You could have been married to this person. Bad news, I'm telling you, man. What is this? Family. I did say you could have maybe children with this person. You got family. It could just be a family member. Yeah, look at that. You could have children with this person. Divine feminine. So, what are we using? Let's clarify these. What do my Virgos need to be aware of? We just saw married, right? So like I said, maybe this person is thinking they should have proposed to you. I don't know if they're thinking about coming in. We'll see what clarifies that. Show me memories. Why is memories here? We have the sun. Right? Yeah, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. The sun with the chariot at the bottom of the deck. Look at the Empress here again. Didn't it say, and this house just ain't no home? And she's always gone too long anytime she goes away. Some of you may be having a picnic this weekend. I know I had one last weekend. It was nice. But Leo energy. So, what is the sun? With memories. The moon. Yeah, ain't no sunshine when she's gone, right? When the sun goes down, what comes up? The moon. Now, the moon does talk about fears and anxiety and things like that. Things that are hidden. Pisces, Cancer energy. Show me more, the sun and the moon. The Knight of Cups. And even in the Knight of Cups, you see like the man's looking down, but he looks like he's reading a book here. Okay, someone could be reading like old text messages and things like that here. So heavy water energy coming out here, but the Knight of Cups does talk about someone who is wanting to come in with some sort of romantic offer. To me, I see like the Knight of Cups as someone who wants to take something to the next level. Because I feel like it's coming from the Page of Cups, right? Which is an energy of a secret admirer. Someone who has a crush on you. I feel like the Page of Cups more talks about new love, but... Okay, give me one on that, my way. Ten of Swords. Yeah. So the Ten of Swords can talk about the ultimate betrayal here. And you see in this Ten of Swords, it's like this woman, she's looking at, I don't know, I guess it looks like a ruin of some sort. I don't know if it's like a ruin of a home or something here. But somebody destroyed some sort of foundation with you. That's what I'm feeling. It's like she also is standing back and having regrets, or is this person. But sometimes I see the Ten of Swords as an energy of, do you know what, maybe some things can't be resolved. Do we have to eventually forgive it and move on? Yes. And I feel like maybe that's what you did. I'm also seeing, okay, give me one more, because there could be something here about you breaking some sort of generational curse here, or it's just breaking the pattern of something. Show me more about the Ten of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Not afraid to cut people, places and things out of your life. Queen of Swords is someone who is not afraid to stand up and communicate and tell her truth. She's very honest, very clear, very direct. Always see the Queen of Swords as someone who speaks with conviction. Give me one on the Ten of Swords. And I'm seeing these cards different today, right? In this Queen of Swords, she has a lot of birds sitting on the perch here, right? You see how she has that one feather in her hand, okay? And then you see how this woman is standing here and there's all these kind of just feathers just there. I really feel like this has a lot to do with your ancestors and your angels here. You following some sort of divine guidance or your intuition. What is this? There may be also a lot of gossip going on about a situation. What's the Ten of Swords in my way? It is coming in the reverse. It's the Death card. Now, the Death card in the reverse can talk about someone who refuses to change, right? Refuses to change their ways. Scorpio energy. Show me more. Ten of Swords and the Death in the reverse. Yeah, this is someone who's definitely regretting some sort of choices that they made, right? Two of Wands, exactly. Choices. I don't know why I'm hearing an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. What's too late? What's too late? It's the Fool card. Virgo has left the building, right? And it's almost like she's opening those gates, right? And it looks like she's going to follow the sun here. Following your happiness, right? The sun was the first card out. So when you left, you took the light with you and left this person in darkness with that moon energy. Taking a leap of faith. I always see the Fool because it's a number 0 as that energy of reset. It's too late. Yeah, the Magician at the bottom of the deck with the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords. It looks like you are in the energy of creating here. To me, the High Priestess with the Magician is very powerful energy. And then you've got that Nine of Swords. Damn, I cannot make it up. You've got the Nine of Swords with the Emperor. Stressed. Can't sleep. Tower. Heavy Aries energy. Two of Swords. They're at a crossroads. The Hierophant and the World. Is this person married to somebody else for some of you? Or is this about the energy that we saw at the bottom of the deck, right? About differences. Hierophant, we just saw the High Priestess. Even though in the tarot they are a pair. There's something here about the Hierophant and the High Priestess that they're trying to say to me. I don't know if some of you was meant to do something different with this person, or you were meant to come together to show people that there is no, how do I say this without, that there is almost like, I want to say, if this is about love or whatever this is about, even if it's just about unity, right? Union, people working together, even though we come from different places. I almost wanted to say that there is no rules or anything like that when it comes to love. But for some reason, and it may be different for different Virgos, there's some reason here that this person didn't do that. Instead, they chose to go against you. What's the Fool? With too late. What do my Virgos need to be aware of? You have, Six of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let me just see. Six of Wands in the reverse, because we know Six of Wands in the upright is victory. So I feel like this is a fail with the Six of Wands in the reverse. Six of Wands. Egotism, yeah, we already have. Look at that. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. Now, the Six of Wands also in the reverse can talk about a lack of confidence, losing recognition, becoming unpopular, discredited, disappointment, and maybe that's why you left. Maybe this person disappointed you. Maybe they're starting to disappoint other people. They're saying, okay, what is in the dark must come to light. Sun and the moon. What's the Fool and the Six of Wands reversed? The Ace of Wands landed on my way. Now, the Ace of Wands is about a new beginning here. Yeah, I feel like some of you with the Hierophant and the World, I feel like you learnt your lesson. Some of you you recognize you had some sort of different path to walk here. This Hierophant in this deck, right, you see lots of like birds around him. I don't know if that's an owl. You'll see I think it's a fox. But you see him with that staff. Almost reminds me of Moses. Okay. Yeah, some of you had to step into some sort of leadership role. Give me one on the Six of Wands reversed. Landing on the memories. Damn, the Emperor done flew out the deck. Yeah. Something that they were trying to achieve, it didn't work here. And I'm hearing them say, well, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. What is goodbye? The Queen of Wands. Okay, show me more. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Nine of Swords. What's the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords? And there's the Hierophant again. Taurus energy. And the World card. This is what I was saying. I don't know if for some of you, right, if just take the parts that resonate for you, okay, Virgos. But for some of you, I don't know if they're walking away from a marriage or relationship. You know, the Hierophant can talk about, oh, I heard a cult, institution here. Who's this Queen of Wands? The Page of Pentacles. Show me more. And the Page of Wands. Now I'm picking up a young energy, okay, with this maybe Queen of Wands here. Or this is someone who's definitely, it's giving me two energies, right? Because for some of you, you may have fire highly aspected in your chart. And maybe you are someone who is now in this energy of being very confident and being very excited about life and things like that, right? Being confident about the choices that you're making. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You know, the Page of Wands can talk about an energy, okay, of freedom. Free. One more for this Queen of Wands. What's the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands? The Knight of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah. It looks like you're having some sort of victory here, Virgos, okay? Now, even if that is another person that this person may have attached to them in some way, shape, or form, it makes me feel like that situation is not going anywhere fast. It could be that maybe this person is giving very little to this, if this is another person. Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the High Priestess again. Look at that with the Eight of Pentacles here, with the Nine of Wands. You're persevering. Someone's life here is changing, and it could have to do with your work. So show me about I love you. What is I love you? Coming out sideways is a blockage, landed on the Fool. You have the Strength, Leo energy. This may be a new situation coming towards you, Journey and the Sun. I'm just looking at how she's almost like kind of caressing that wolf. And when I think of, it's the Strength, right? When I think of Leo energy, the lion, right? It's almost like I'm hearing taming the beast in someone. There's something here, Virgos, if this is new love, there's something here about this new love could be someone who's very, maybe they have some like very defensive energy about them. You know, they like to be seen as big and strong. But I feel like this is an energy where you're going to help or teach this person here that it's okay, you know, to be almost, I want to say vulnerable, but stand your ground at the same time, you know. It's almost like she's saying to this wolf, it's okay. Don't worry. I got you. But show me more about I love you. Yeah. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This could be someone who is more on the mature side of maybe this past person. Right? This man looks like he has white hair, white beard. Pouring himself a nice glass of wine. I'm also noticing that ship on the table. Okay. And you have this journey here. So this could be someone who is at a distance from you. Maybe this is someone who would have to travel towards you or you to them. I'm hearing we're from different parts of the world. Okay. Show me more about the Strength and the King of Cups. With I love you. And here we go. The Empress. It just makes me really happy when I pick up that whoever this is for, I want to say the collective. I know it's probably not going to be for all of you, but hopefully we are taking steps to get to this place, right? But it really makes me happy to see you on the right side of things here, Virgos. The Empress, abundance. And I always say this card, right, it almost looks like she's about to give birth. So again, this energy of a new chapter, if it's nothing to do with a child. Some of you, yes, with the Sun card, maybe you will go on to have children if it's something that you desire and want. You make somebody feel at home. For some of you, the way I'm seeing these cards, this could be someone closer than you think, actually. I don't know if you got like a neighbor or something like that that kind of has their eye on you, or Or I heard you've been getting close to. But show me what's losing sleep. Hermit, Temperance at the bottom of the deck. If this is a new person, they may have had to also cut something out of their life here. Because I'm seeing the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Four of Wands and the Devil. So again, I don't know if someone here was in a toxic situation here with the Four of Wands. Or it's something to do with family here or a home situation. Again, going back to the warning here, okay? Of don't be tempted by something or someone here. Definitely if it's someone that you have children with, and it's giving me the energy of if you have children with someone, especially if it's a feminine, right, and they try to do things like get you to come over when it's night, or I can't get the baby to sleep, or they this, I can't. Be careful. But show me more. What is losing sleep? Landing on it's time to be brave. The Four of Cups. Somebody feeling like maybe they've missed an opportunity here. Okay, I just had a vision here, right? But I'll tell you in a minute. And then the Seven of Swords came out, but it did come out sideways. And then you have the Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy. Now, I'll tell you what I saw with this, right? This is not going to be for everyone. Sorry. There's a strange cat in my garden. I ain't never seen this cat before. Where do they come from? Just trying to see what it's going to do. Anyway, the Four of Cups, the vision I had, right? You see how this woman's kind of holding her head down and she's got that jug on the table with the cups set out, right? That's 4 cups. Be careful what you're taking drinks from people. I don't know if someone's been refusing drinks from someone because maybe they're suspicious about something, but someone's losing sleep because they can't do something that they were doing, if that makes sense. So again, going back to the beginning, right? Whether you're male or female, right? Paying attention to if you feel like you have stop doing something and then all of a sudden, especially if you feel like you was kind of getting sick or feeling lethargic or just unmotivated, and then you stop doing something and then all of a sudden you're starting to feel better. Pay attention to that. 7 of Swords, liar, cheater, thief, right? Someone who will masquerade as a friend but really have underlying motives here. Somebody trying to get away with something. This is an energy of being strategic, strategy. And I noticed that there's a lot of feathers in the background here in this card. So again, it would make me think of you may be getting signs and synchronicities about something. Now, for others of you, it could just be that where this is over here, right, is, like I said, having some sort of regrets here because of all the things that they did, because they wanted it their way. So Spirit says, okay, now you got it your way. Just like Virgo has it their way. What's the problem? Lovers in the reverse. To me, the Lovers in the reverse is an energy of unrequited love. So Spirit, can you show me why Virgo needed to know this? Why is this there? Be aware. I really feel like it's about don't look back to the past, because there's something new coming in for some of you. And again, some of you may already be in something new. Some of you are just, you found contentment and peace separating from a situation. And for some of you, maybe this is a warning that, hey, listen, things ain't going the way you want it to because you're staying in something that no longer serves you. Why does Virgo need to know this? Why is this there? Be aware. You have landed on too late, blocked, moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. What are we getting stuck on? Yes, exactly. Harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. Just said that. And landing on the Knight of Cups, you have chaos. It says upheaval, disaster, and downfall. That's like that tower energy. I don't know, I just heard it's going to be like a tornado. So you have smell the roses. It did come out sideways, okay? And any card that comes out sideways to me talks about a blockage. You need to, if you have someone blocked, keep them blocked. Keep them at arm's length. It says slow down, take some you time. It says get out in nature. You have wishful thinking. It says second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. Landed on the Knight of Cups. Landed on the Knight of Cups. It says stagnant. It says stuck, dead end, and frozen. Give me another round. What is blocked and smell the roses? This is like, I did say this like my Empress card, right? You have coming out. It says toxic. It says drama, arguments, and it says incompatibility. Give me one on the smell the roses. I just want to see something. Sipping, rumors, gossip, and nosy laughter. Yeah, don't let this toxic energy back into your life. You know, this person may not see themselves as toxic, but they may need a lot of healing, right? They may need to kind of take a lot of accountability in their life here. I just feel like it's just two people that ain't on the same level anymore. What's harmony and wishful thinking? Yeah, isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. It isn't nobody's fault but their own. So what's chaos and stagnant? Suffering in silence. Unspoken desires, real feelings. It says broken dreams. Distance. Divorce, ghosted, separation. Yeah, I'm telling you, if this person cheated on you or something like that, that situation may be crumbling. Oh boy. So Virgos, that is the energy that I picked up here today, okay? Of your be aware. I do hope that something has resonated with you guys, okay? If it has, I do ask that you like, comment, and share. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light, Virgo.